Thank you so much for joining us today. My name is Joe Carden. I am the Director of Sales here at Shaklee in the East region, and it's incredible to be here with you guys tonight. We have such a fun, amazing lineup set up for you today on this Choosing Healthy pop-up. We got two health and wellness business owners that are joining us today, and we also have an Olympic gold medalist. We're super excited about that. Just take some physical or mental notes about what really sticks out to you, what really resonates with you, and just be thinking about that as the meeting goes on. We will be doing some prize giveaways later. I'll tell you guys about how to get entered into those shortly. So I wanted to just start off with giving a brief little introduction in terms of who Shaklee is and how we got started. So Shaklee got started in 1956 by Dr. Forrest Shaklee. And he started Shaklee with an amazing idea of creating products that are based in nature, but backed by science. He was an incredible innovator. And what he did is he created the first multivitamin here in the United States. And he also created the first plant-based powdered protein here as well, which is just absolutely incredible, right? And even outside of that, Dr. Shaklee did some pretty incredible things in terms of innovation, and we continue to innovate as well. Along the line, one of the innovations that we had was for NASA. NASA actually came and approached us and said, hey, we need a product for our astronauts, which just says a lot about the business, right? When NASA approaches you to make a product for them, you're big time. So we've been on every NASA space launch since 1984, which is really fun. And we have an incredible Olympic affiliate program as well. And our Shaklee products have fueled 146 Olympic medals. And we're going to hear from one of our Olympic medalists, gold medalists here shortly, Amanda Polk. But we continue to innovate even today. And one of the things that we've just recently launched that's really exciting is something called Meology. And essentially what that is it's a personalized nutrition system specifically for you and your exact needs. So think about how every person is a little bit different. Everybody's body reacts to foods differently. Your genetic compound, your family history, your age, all these different things, your diet. It takes all of that stuff into consideration and gives you products that's specific to you. So I'm just going to challenge you guys today to talk to the person who invited you and have them do the Meology assessment with you so you can get your very own personalized nutrition regimen all set up. So there's some fun things a little bit about the company, but one of the best things about this company by far is the community and the amazing leaders that we have here. So we have with us on the call, we have Becky Choate. It's an amazing business leader in the company. We also have Dana Deegan. She's incredible as well. Also a health and wellness business owner. And like I said, we have Olympic gold medalist Amanda Polk on with us today. So I'd like to take a little bit of time and have you introduce yourself. So Becky, if we could start with you, that'd be great.
You bet. My name is Becky Choate. I live in Smithfield, Virginia. I'm married to my husband, Greg, and we have 3 married adult children, and I'm soon to be a grandma. Super excited about that. My background is speech pathology, and I've had my Shaklee business for 22 years.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Becky. Can we go with you next, Dana?
Sure. Hey guys, my name's Dana Deegan. I am a registered dietitian who loves healthful living. I live in North Carolina with my husband of almost 10 years and our 2 beautiful children. I have a 6-year-old Olivia and 3-year-old Finley. I'd always grown up taking nutritional supplements, but what really changed the game for me is when you have your own family and really see the importance of a healthy immune system. And to see that firsthand, which by the way, Shaklee just released 3 new immunity products, which is pretty fabulous in the past couple months. So it's just really become a priority to make sure my kids are getting like that amazing nutrition that Shaklee has. So I've been with Shaklee for just over 5 years.
Thank you so much, Dana. That's awesome. And Amanda, can you introduce yourself to us, please?
Absolutely. So happy to be here. My name is Amanda Polk, originally from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, now currently in Easley, South Carolina with my husband, Eric, and my 2 daughters, Adelie, who's 3, and Raylan, who's 1.5. So I have quite the handful. And I just so happened to be 2016 Olympic gold medalist in the women's rowing, women's 8.
Oh, that's so absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for introducing yourselves. We're excited to have everybody here today. And ultimately, we've heard a lot of great things about the business right now, but I'd love to jump into what does choosing healthy mean in terms of having your own business? So Becky, what does a day in the life of a health and wellness business owner look like?
You bet. And I thought it might be helpful just to start out saying how it used to look when I had these little kids at home. So, when I started so many years ago, our kids were 4, 3, and 1. And I did my business 3 hours a day, 5 days a week, 1 hour during Sesame Street, 1 hour during nap time, and 1 hour at night when Greg could watch the kids. So, and that really actually worked really well for me for years. And then fast forward to now, I'm an empty nester. So, my days do look different. I have more time on my own. So, I'm usually starting my day with reading my Bible, exercising, getting ready for the day. And then I have a list each day with personal things I need to get done, whether it's vacuuming or errands, and then also all my business stuff I need to do. And the fun part about the business is that it really looks a lot like reconnecting with friends. I'm chatting with people, whether it's on the phone, on Messenger, on text. All of that kind of thing, following up and really just sharing what we have to offer. I love that I also can get to do just some fun administrative tasks too, like thank you notes. Who doesn't love to get snail mail? Then working on our newsletter or something like that. I personally love one-on-ones, but I also really appreciate that we have a great team that we can do events together. So introducing a lot of people at once, whether it's on events like this, like Zoom, or on Facebook events. And I just want to put in a plug for how mobile this business is. We can do everything we need from our phones. And so many of the things that I need are just right at my fingertips. And we personally have moved to 3 different states with our business seamlessly. I'm still able to do everything I need to do. And so it's just a wonderful way to be able to do our business.
Thank you so much for sharing, Becky. I think that's so incredible that it's something that's flexible like that, that you can do from
Mm-hmm.
anywhere and that you don't have to be a salesperson to do. So that's so cool.
Exactly.
Let's pass the mic over to our Olympic gold medalist, Amanda, for a second. Amanda, walk us through what a day in the life of an Olympic athlete looks like.
Oh man, I'm glad to share this with you. Simply put, intense and hard work. However, it sounds to me like that is very, very similar, has a lot of parallels to owning a business. For me, it's just maybe possibly a little more physically demanding in terms of having 2 to 3 sessions every day. Those 2 to 3 sessions will look anywhere from an hour to up to 4 hours, and that's start to finish. What I think is really hard for others to realize is it is not just a routine, but it becomes a lifestyle. You wake up in the morning, you have your breakfast, you're off to practice, you come stretch after practice, take care of yourself, recover after practice, and then I liked to take naps. And then I got right back on it, ate, got to practice, stretch, and so forth. So it's very much a repetitive thing. And to be able to do so much in that time, it's so important to have enough energy to do so. So Shaklee has really helped in that products like Hydrate, especially that's during the session, will keep that electrolyte count up and help you to keep the energy up as you continue the session. And for me, recovery is huge, which my husband is an exercise physiologist, and he has helped me to understand that there is a 30-minute window right after you work out that is a peak window in which you should start recovering. And what I use are shakes. My go-to protein shake is whole milk with the 100% grass-fed whey protein. One might say that I weigh a lot on that, huh? Come on, moms.
Oh, that's amazing. Well, I think honestly, Amanda, that what's cool to hear about is just the amount of intensity that goes into Olympic training. And as a rower, I don't know if you guys have rowed before, but it's like probably the most demanding physical activity that you can do. And having great products you can rely on to help your body is so crucial. So thank you so much for sharing with us. So we've heard some really fun stuff in terms of like the history of the company and what a day in the life looks like, and introductions, cool things there. but I'm sure it's not always sunshine and rainbows. It's not always peaches and cream. There's some doubts in terms of getting started. So Dana, I'd love to just kind of, pass the mic over to you and say, what were some of your concerns that you had before starting your own health and wellness business, before choosing healthy with your business? What were some of those concerns?
Sure. So I just thought, how in the world am I going to have time for this? Like, I'm a newish mom. I'm trying to balance a full-time job with a 1-year-old daughter. My sister and I had just started, like 5 years prior, we started a women's consignment event, and it was growing rapidly. And I was also living with my in-laws because we were building a brand new house, my husband and I were. So I was like, there's no way I have time for this. But then like Becky had said, it's so mobile. Like, it is so mobile and so easy. If you have Wi-Fi and a phone or a computer, it's like all your information is right there. So it's easy to share. So then the next thing was, I'm sharing products, getting my products paid for, but I'm like, oh, I don't really want to be a salesperson. Okay. I don't want to sell stuff, but I love the product. So it was easy to share. So how like when you love a pair of shoes or a pair of pants and you just share it with a friend. Well, I was doing that, but then I got kind of like, oh my gosh, but they know that I'm getting, reimbursed for selling them this product. And that made me feel icky. But then I started thinking about them, and I took me out of the equation. And I said, you know what? This is helping them. And like, that's when it became like the light went on. I said, how can I not share this stuff? So that's really when it kind of turned around. But those were two of my biggest concerns I had when I started.
I think that's so great to hear in terms of we all have kind of hectic lives, right? You've got the kids, you're, doing the house thing and all of that. It's good to hear just, where you've been and how you've gone through your journey. So my next question really here is going to be for Amanda. And Amanda, how have the products helped you as an Olympic athlete? What are some of the ways the products have helped you?
Simply put, trust in that the products are safe and pure. As an Olympic athlete, it is crucial for you to know what you're putting in your body, not just for performance, but we're also drug tested at any time randomly. So we always need to be very cautious in what we're putting into our system so that we come out clean and able to continue to perform and continue to train. It can be so scary as to if you have a contaminated sample, it could be a career ending type of situation. So for me, I was very, very careful in what I put in my body, as I had said. And now being a mom, it's so interesting because I feel like I'm even more careful with my children. They're so young, making sure they're getting enough protein to develop and grow. And so my two girls absolutely love Shaklee shakes. They ask for one almost every day. And without hesitation, I'm so comfortable in giving them that shake that as a mom, it's just such that trust and really just knowing that they are taken care of nutritionally, the things that I sort of can't give them directly anymore, I can give them through my decisions in selection. And that's where Shaklee has helped athletically and now family. So I'm truly grateful, and seeing performance and growth with my girls, it's just undeniably, it's been a huge help.
I think it's incredible to think about, Amanda, what you've done is kind of put your trust in the things you care probably most about in the world, like your family and your performance with your athletics, right, in Shaklee's hands. And it's nice to not have to worry about that. Something that dawned on me too is that as an athlete, it's so important to make sure your immune system is strong as well, right? So you can continue to train the way you need to without any hiccups. Becky, how have the products helped you?
So right before I found Shaklee, I was 29 years old with these three little kids, and I had just taken a break from my full-time job, so I was home with them. So this was something I'd really dreamt about, to be home with my kids, to have this time with them. And you guys, I just felt like I was blowing it. Every day I would be grumpy or irritable or short fused, and I was just so disappointed in myself. I don't know if anybody can relate, but I just was disappointed. I thought I was going to be a better mom than this, a better full-time mom. And enter Shaklee. I start taking two products for 2 weeks, and I am a new person. And I couldn't believe, in fact, I called my Shaklee distributor and said, what is in this stuff? I don't think I've ever felt this good. So I had a huge turnaround with energy, with creativity, with excitement for the day. I was willing to do glitter with craft projects. Any mom knows that is a big deal. So anyway, we just, my husband started taking it, my kids started taking it, a lot like what Amanda said, you know, you trust it for yourself, so you want to be able to have it for your kids. And we just really had a huge turnaround. So it is easy to share when you feel so good.
Oh, that's so incredible to hear. You know, I'd heard you tell me that before, and today I was having a hard start with the kids getting to school, and I was like, "Give me my Shaklee products. I need to be a good dad."
That's right. It's
So,
right.
Dana, you know, the next question I have here is for you, and that would be, you know, how is being part of Shaklee, being a Shaklee distributor, and you know, choosing healthy with your health and wellness business really, you know, affected your life? How's it really helped you, and why would you recommend being a health and wellness business owner to somebody else?
Sure. So there's two main things that I think I want to touch on here is that the flexibility that the Shackley business offers is amazing. So I was able to quit my full-time job where I was sharing health there too, but I was sharing health as a dietitian to people that didn't really want my input, you could say, like in the hospital. So with Shackley, the great thing is that people actually come to me and want to learn, like because they want to learn to be better. So then that takes me to my next point of what improved is my own health. Because as I'm learning and teaching and experiencing things through them, it's also making me be like, oh my gosh, I think maybe I should try that too. Or you just, you know, kind of dig in a little deeper and you just get healthier. We say start a Shackley business, and at the very least, you're going to get healthier. And then the other thing is that the community of people around me has just been amazing. Like you never think that, you know, your company is maybe a little negative or bringing you down or making you have like poor like thoughts. But if you take a close look at the 5 people that you spend the most time with, that's the average of the type of person you are. So my team and the entire Shackley community is so positive, so energetic, always wanting to do better. And those are the type of people that I'm now attracting. And that's the type of person that I am becoming better at. So it's just such an amazing thing to have those types of people around you that are like-minded and positive, and it's just so enjoyable.
Oh, I absolutely love it. Awesome. That's so incredible. Well, first of all, thank you to all of our panelists and sharing, you know, what you have, your stories, your information you've shared with us. Thank you so much for sharing today. And I just invite our guests who are on here to just think about what really stood out to you. And just to kind of make things fun, what we'd like to ask you to do is post in the Facebook event itself, what was the highlight of the event for you today? And we're going to be doing some swag giveaways in that group for today, Thursday, and Friday, based off of, you know, we'll do some raffles off of people who've shared what really stood out to you. And just in closing, I think it's so awesome what we have before us. There's a quote that I love, and that is, find a need and fill it, find a wound and heal it, and you'll have a successful business opportunity in front of your hands. And I think choosing healthy with what you consume, the products you take into your body, and even choosing healthy with your business is finding that need and filling it for so many people out there today. So there's a quote that I love from Wayne Gretzky, and he says, "You miss every shot you don't take," right? And ultimately, I think all of us sometimes are afraid to take the shot on something or to try something new. And one of the things that we have here at Shackley that I absolutely love is the money back guarantee. Like you can sign up, order your products, and if you don't love them, you can return your product and get your money back. We're that confident in what we have. So what I challenge you guys to do today is take a shot on yourself. When you're investing in your own health and wellness, or you're investing in yourself to develop yourself as a business owner, it's a great investment, especially when there's very little risk behind that. So when you take a shot on yourself, you just might win in a big time way. And in order to kind of add a little cherry on top today, I want to just let you know, if you decide to get started as a new member or a new distributor with us today, on a $150 order, you'll get a free triple defense boost in addition to your normal order. And this is a limited time offer for the people who are participating in our event from now till Friday at midnight. Also, if you sign up on a $400 order or more, what you will get that's going to be totally cool as a new distributor or a new member is you'll get a triple defense boost product, which is great for your immunity during this time when a lot of people get sick. And then you're also going to get the chewable vitamin C that's absolutely to die for in terms of its flavor, its ability to help your immune system be stronger. And then you're also going to get our Life Shake, which is a chocolate plant-based Life Shake. It's absolutely chock full of vitamins and minerals and totally amazing. You'll get those three things for free as you sign up on a $400 order or more. So thank you so much for joining us. Last thing is, if you do sign up, we're going to be posting up a link, a sign up link in the Facebook event itself. If you sign up between now and Friday at midnight, just put your name, your new member or distributor ID number there, and then also just share which option you signed up for, and we'll get you your awesome products. So thanks for joining us tonight, everybody. We're super excited to have you. We'll catch y'all later. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.